Hey, it's you! It's good to see you! Come on in, your chair's waiting for you.
We have a special soap today with a special story from Hoffmans Grooming.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays...
we are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, welcome! You might notice we're still on our Christmas set today. We're still doing a little filming before Christmas, so but we're back to our normal episodes and back to ordinary time. So what's our mention today?
Our mention today are t-shirts that have been designed by world-renowned artist Izzy.
Well, let's see them. Wow! Look at that, and this is mine. I'm so look at the craftsmanship of that design. It's amazing. Right. And these have to do with our story today, so why don't we have a little wardrobe change? Oh, that looks much better. Now we're talking. I love it. They're gorgeous. I know. That almost looks like Ken,
maybe just
vintage head shaver a little bit.
A little.
Well, I can see the resemblance.
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what's our soap today?
Our soap today is actually one that was chosen by Miss Izzy herself.
Yes, it was. This is a favorite of the world-renowned artist Izzy. What do you know about it?
You know, I don't know much except for that this is her absolute favorite. And I gotta say, just looking at the cover and the colors alone, scream awesome.
So you know what? Let's not waste any more time. Now that we got the uniform on, let's meet the soap. All right, from the sales page. This is not available at the moment at Hoffmans Grooming. It is at the Razor Company. So that's where we found the sales page. And it says, why don't you take it?
When you are lost in life and all doors have been closed, if you feel this way, welcome to the railroad to nowhere.
Wow. Okay. And when I feel that way, I just like to know I'm not alone. And this soap might be there for me. I'm excited. So, speaking of feeling a little bit alone, we discovered this soap and Izzy herself. When Sarah was in the hospital, I found her for no reason on the floor, unconscious, dying in the bedroom, and she had an 88% blockage in her heart, and she was rushed to the hospital, and they did what amazing people do, and they fixed her up. But that first night, when I was feeling super scared and alone, and she was feeling super scared and alone, like it says, she texted me from her hospital bed, and she said, "You've got to go on Hoff's Instagram Live right now. I am laughing my head off." And the fact that she was happy about something, like, meant the world to me. And I was like, what? And I went and watched it. What did you see?
So I just happened to be perusing, spending my time as much as I could on, Instagram with all the wet shaving people. And
with IVs coming out of her arms.
Fun. But there was a live that popped up, and I was like, oh, I might as well watch. I'm just sitting here. So I was hanging out, and Rob was on there, and he was kind of having like a hard morning. It was very cute from Hoffman's. And then,
sometimes Rob talks about the awesome stuff about his day, but you know what? People's lives get a little bit hard. That's a safe place where we can all talk about it.
Very
we do sometimes, right? Yeah. So anyway.
And just in the chats, things where, he's like, I said I'm going to shave. I'm going to do the shave anyways. And then he got a request. And then he said,
for someone to join live.
Right.
So sure.
Go ahead and join. And then a little face of Izzy popped up.
We thought it was Ken, the vintage head shaver, but it was Ken's little girl.
And Rob totally rolled with it. It was super sweet. And it was very, very cute.
And they had a whole conversation. Nobody knew she was on the live.
Right?
Nobody.
She even showed some of her artwork, which made me connect the dots to the t-shirt that they have at TRC. So it was just super sweet. Just this lovely, innocent soul brightening everyone's days that was watching.
And Rob asked her, hey, honey, what's your favorite soap? You go to the Razor Company, you smell them all the time. Do you have a favorite? And she said, Railroad to Nowhere. And he said, that's mine. Did you know I missed that soap?
The fact that she knew that he was the artisan, I thought, man, I can't even get my artisan straight sometime. That was super impressive.
Cool. So we knew that someday we would have to do an episode just to say thank you for bringing a smile to our faces when we thought that was impossible. So Rob, Ken, Izzy, this one's for you. So this one came by itself for the Razor Company. It said such a cute
And we
box.
had to kind of pre-check to make sure we had the right box.
I didn't know which one it was. But as soon as I opened it, it all fell apart. So that's good.
So here we go. Dun, dun, dun,
there she is. The Railroad to Nowhere.
Wow, look at the fun colors.
It's beautiful. Do you like the colors too? These are some of my favorite colors, right?
Look at that. Oh, and we haven't done Hoffmans in a while. We did a lot.
No,
for the
not since
season,
Halloween, I suppose, right?
So it's fun to have a new one to add to our den.
We did Blood and Sand. We did Beautiful Disguise.
Yes.
And Burn the Ships is one of our favorites. So we're excited. Let's have our first impression. No pressure, Izzy. But we are excited that you've smelled more soaps than us.
I think so.
So we're excited to smell your favorite, right?
Your opinion matters. I'm curious.
Should I go first?
I think you should go first. We have the shirts. We're official. Now we got the soap.
Got the
it's
uniform.
going down.
I'm going to have the scent. Okay, here we go.
Okay. What is Izzy's favorite soap smell like?
Bright that's charming and beautiful. Yes, I love it. Oh, yeah, I totally get it. It's got grown-up sides. It's got some more like playful sides, some more whimsical sides to it. Izzy, I totally get it. Okay, let's see what Sarah says.
The cover reminds me of like cotton candy or something.
And you know what? I'm not going to say it.
Oh.
Go.
Ooh, it's nice. Fun and citrusy. There's almost like a little I feel like there was a candy I used to have that kind of like I kind of saw a little bubble bath going on. Right? Maybe it's a Mr. Bubble Pink for me, but there you go. Fun.
Oh, what a light, delicious scent.
This is definitely down my alley here, Izzy. I'm with you.
And it definitely, I totally get it. It's got a female edge to it. This would be totally at home on you.
So it may be mine, huh?
That's fun. Whoa!
I don't think we've had one that's like this.
No! It's like in that cotton candy bubblegummy kind of
it's
fun
very
realm. Makes perfect sense to me, Izzy.
And knowing that Izzy's a little artist, I can see why it really gets the creative scent side going a little.
And it's got a little mature edge to it if you need to wear it to a business meeting. But what a fun, whimsical scent. Okay, let's start kind of picking this apart if we can.
I feel like it might, I know we do a lot more of like the citrusy bergamot side, but I feel like this is more lemon or lime or something.
Yes, for sure. I totally am getting that cotton. I mean, maybe it's because you said it, but I'm totally getting that cotton candy feel.
What was those candies I just showed you the other day? There was a metal tin, and I was like, these used to be my favorite.
When she first got her first purse, that's what she loaded it up with, right?
Mm-hmm. And there was one that was lemon, and there was one that was strawberry. And it's kind of got that little lemon droppy candy kind of vibe.
For sure. Lemon lime at the beginning to greet you, say hello.
And
then it kind of, something a little floral, something a little sugary, something a little candy-like.
Yeah, it sweetens up a little. So from the sour kind of side to sweeter.
But it's super comforting.
Yeah, for sure.
It is super
and then
comforting.
that's how the end goes. It kind of like just, I feel like I'm all fresh and clean and pretty and ready for the day.
Oh, man, this is a lovely set. Okay, let us put some water in this. Because as we have learned with the Hoffman soap, sometimes there is some cool stuff hiding inside the lather. So,
okay, look at these colors. I felt like we had to do
hold on. Let's hold these up here. Because
we've
really
got
our Railroad to Nowhere and our new bowl from AKA Brushworks. Look at that, Izzy.
It's like they were meant to be.
I know, right? Okay. All right, here we go. It's a nice soft pour there. We're going to put that in the bowl.
I didn't even mention that there's a side label on there. I got so excited to open it.
We are suckers for the side label because we have so many soaps. We're having to start to stack them. And this way you can see.
Then we know where Izzy's favorite is hiding.
This artwork is beautiful. What's that like? What's that picture on the roadside?
You know, it's like a danger sign. And then look, it goes like a up. Chicken. But it looks like it goes up to like the heavens or something.
It does.
Or
what's on that little sign?
Universe?
See that little sign? It says like chicken crossing. I'm not sure what that is.
It has like a skull face.
Oh, is it a skull? My eyes are bad. Oh, it's a skull.
That's scary.
Oh, it's a skull. I thought it was a chicken. It's a skull. Oh, my eyes are bad. Whoa.
But look at, there's birds and there's clouds. Like, there's a lot.
It's like Railroad to Heaven.
I feel like there's got to be like a book that goes with this or a giant story.
Where were you when you built the ladder to heaven?
Okay, I'm already.
All right, let's see.
Smelling. Let's bougie it up. Find a little more magic hiding in here.
Ooh, I know. Do you smell like an effervescence that kind of hits as soon as you put the water in it?
And the other fun thing when I was watching the live, Izzy showed her cool bedroom, and she had a giant dream catcher wall with lights on all behind her, and I was very jealous. My inner kid wanted to jump in and have a room like that. But the colors that are in the label were kind of what she had in her room. And now what do we got?
Okay, so we do follow Izzy on Instagram, and maybe it's just the power of suggestion because she's not a 40-year-old. She's a little girl, and maybe it's that power of suggestion. But I am getting such a fabulous cereal, like a Fruit Loops or a Fruity Pebbles.
And I was getting like a sweeter candy kind of thing. There we go. Now you got
the best.
Fruit Loops
the best
and milk
people soap their noses. The best people.
Yes, that's true. Hoffmans would know.
Oh, wow. Izzy, I have wanted because. Okay, hold on. Grown-up conversation.
It's getting serious.
My grandma and grandpa would spoil us, but in little ways, not big ways. They weren't allowed, but in little ways. And one of them was breakfast cereal. My grandma would buy every breakfast cereal we were not allowed to have at my house. So I always had my choice between Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles.
Oh.
Izzy, Fruity Pebbles was my favorite thing in this whole world. And this, I don't know how, and I know Rob, if Rob's mad at me right now, he's like, that's a sophisticated, I know it probably is. I know this is probably a sophisticated
But through the
sense,
lens of Izzy.
but wearing the Izzy shirt and through the lens of Izzy, I smell Fruity Pebbles.
And how do you not smile and become carefree after smelling?
I know! It's just...
I don't know how, but... Carlos must have known that we like that too, because when we got our box from Carlos, there was wax melts.
From Topher's. There were some wax melts that were also Fruity Pebbles. Now, and maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm out of my mind, but do you get Fruity Pebbles from this?
So, it's been a long time since I've had Fruity Pebbles, but I can totally see why that's what you're getting. I'm getting like sour candy.
Ooh, nice.
There was a store that was by our grade school, and if you could take like your quarter over and get a few sticks of Sour Patch Sticks or something like that. And I just feel like I just walked into his store and I can't even pick which sour candy to grab. Oh, I want them all. Like I'm drooling. Right? You know when you have sour candy? Don't eat the soap, but that's right.
I love that for me, this smells like my Fruity Pebbles. Because there are some days, let's be honest, where I don't feel too much like being a grown-up.
Yep.
Some days I do. April 15th. There's some days I want to feel like a grown-up, but there are some days where I know it's my day off. I got some Warner Brothers cartoons to catch up on, and I just want to feel like I'm 10 years old again. And boy.
Just bright and zesty and colorful.
This is my Fruity Pebble heaven, y'all. Oh, how fabulous.
Okay, do we dare see what they actually list?
Yeah, let's find out exactly what's in this, because I have a feeling it's far more than cereal. A rather simple list of scent notes for a rather sophisticated scent.
Yeah, it's definitely bright and zesty.
Do you get the effervescence in the lather, almost like a Sprite? Or like
yeah, right. I would say that, but I think that's why I keep getting sour candy. Like when you open the wrapper, that first whiff you get.
Okay, let's see what's in this.
Okay.
Green citrus. So maybe a bergamot, a lime.
Yeah, see?
Maybe a bergamot, a lime, right? Ooh. And then lemongrass. So lemon and lime, right? Does lemongrass smell like lemon? Kind of.
Yeah, but that's why it's more mature. It has a little bit more of that, like... yeah,
for sure. And then, two other scent notes. Musk. Lovely. Because musk can be lots of things. So this is a sweeter, sometimes they call it a sheer or a sweet musk.
Right.
It's just beautiful holding these things together. And then
we have pine. That's why we were saying it gets mature. At the end, it like resolves.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Only enough to almost give like a pineapple kind of feel to this. Does that make sense? It's not like a full-on evergreen. Often. Trust me, we just got off a Christmas month. This is not an evergreen. This is not pine.
Not at all.
We know pine right now.
No, and it's not like Pine Sol pine. No, not even. Don't even go there.
No, Fruity Pebbles. Yo, put it in the comments if you have this, because I know a bunch of you do Fruity Pebbles.
Like if you were to bust open a 7-Up or a Sierra Mist or something.
Right. Ooh! We have the dew. Also, from First Line Shade, we could put those together. Oh, this is lovely. And the musk is just keeping this nice and grown up.
And the pine at the end is what sticks with you. It really almost starts in the order they're written. Like you get the green citrus, then it's that lemon brightens it up, and then the musk and pine just like encompass it all together.
Oh, and so fun. Just like a Richard Skeery version of a carnival or a park, right? Just kind of that fun, innocent smell.
I gotta say, Izzy, I thank you for the suggestion because it was kind of pushed onto our list. And
sometimes our most favorite soaps we might not have picked. It's because somebody we know and like was like, hey guys, you gotta smell this.
You should really try this.
Right. Is this Izzy's first enabling?
Oh. Are there more?
It probably is. We were enabled. We were totally enabled.
We will see.
But I'm so glad we were.
I don't know if we should take this deeper because the picture of the railroad goes up. Should we take it higher?
This is going to be a roller coaster, folks. We're going down. Okay, so what I love about this shaving world is that one of the very first videos we watched was somebody who was shaving who looked like Fruit Loops would be the last thing on their mind, but they were absolutely loving the fact that this shaving soap smelled like Fruit Loops. It was from Katie's Bubbles.
Right.
And we went, you know what? Right? What a nice, sweet guy that is. There must be something to this. Why would he want something to smell like that? Right. Yeah. And we just, as we went down the rabbit hole to create this show, we kept finding nicer and nicer people who knew how to appreciate a Fruit Loop soap. So the fact that this is my second soap that for me reminds me of one of my other absolutely cherished scents growing up. I am so grateful we have this, and so grateful to the Hoff for making it, and Izzy for suggesting it, and Ken for eventually busting her and finding her on the live and making sure it stayed so I could watch it later. And it was so sweet.
I wish when I was Izzy's age that I knew that there was such thing like this. Like, I think all we had were like lip smackers or maybe lotions. Like, that would be fun. But to know that I could just go into my dad's shave den and take a whiff, or get the bar soap and use that.
Right. And I guess that's what I love too about the shaving world is this soaps like this are sort of a shibboleth. There is something about a jackass that's not going to like these kinds of soaps, right?
Nope.
These are going to be beloved by amazing people who never truly let go of their inner child.
Right.
And boy, am I grateful we got to smell this one. So if you are just as curious as we were about this soap, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is have an 88% blockage in your heart, get rushed to the hospital. They're going to do what they do. But then that night, go on Instagram. You're going to see a live. And just when you're expecting Carlos or Angelo or somebody like that to jump in, and it's Izzy, and she absolutely delights you for 20 minutes and makes the worst day of your life way better. You just got your own. So head over to hoffmansgrooming.com where you'll find this and a ton of other stuff I want right now.
Well, Izzy, you were right. This is pretty wonderful. And I have to say, I haven't had a Hoffman's base in a while. I got so busy doing all the holiday ones. So it was super fun to go back to the Hoffman's lather. And man, did it wake up in my bowl very easily. Just a quick little lather and it was happy. I had so much. I didn't even know if I could use enough of it. But it's wonderful. And I will gladly be back to this very soon. So thanks, Izzy, for the referral. Welcome to Messages.
Hey, y'all. So this is our last call for barbershop scents. As we merrily find our way into January, it's going to be barbershop month. 2 out of 3 scents every day are going to be barbershop scents. So we might need a few more recommendations because we got a couple of slots at the end of the month we have not filled yet. What is your favorite barbershop? Put it in the comments.
We know it's a hard decision, but we want to make sure we at least have the one you like on our list.
And we know that barbershops could mean anything. So we're so excited to jump into this one. Let us know what your favorites are. I'm so glad that this didn't smell like a Ventus or like a golf course or something too grown up. Does that make sense? I'm glad that if this is going to be Izzy's favorite soap, that it makes perfect sense to me. Why 8-year-old me would have made this my absolute favorite soap too. This is so cool.
If you didn't notice, Izzy, the whole time we just keep smelling the soap. We can't even talk. We're just
I'm just excited to have this one in the cabinet that I can walk by and smell it whenever I want. And, you know, I know we don't ever comment on lather here at the Barbershop Duet, but yo, look at that vanilla yogurt on that brush. That is just insane.
We're going to have to rock, paper, scissors to see who gets to shave with this first.
Who has more stubble right now? I think I do. I think this is my chance to shine.
Ooh, I'm liking your lane here, Izzy, so I'm curious if you have some more requests for us to do.
Oh, we might need to know what your second favorite is.
Because you get to walk in the store at TRC and take all the whips.
Oh, yeah, you've smelled more than us.
We can't whip it until it's on camera, so we don't know. Yeah. But if there's one that we're missing.
Right. So, kiddo, thank you for doing this. Thank you for being a part of this amazing community. And thank you for watching here with us on Wednesday morning.
Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.